before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get Cashback, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's Oasis. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. Today I'm going to talk to you about an update I got from Florida Department of Economic Opportunity, PUA. They called me the other day and I'm going to get into that. But before we get into this, if you would like to know your FICO scores and what's your reports with all three bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your time utilizing your vehicle, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a car, you don't want to use your own, click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below, and that way you can use the hire car to then Wealth Dash and still make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your time. If you'd like to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below, then click Sign Up. If you'd like to earn cash back while shopping online, click the Cashback links in the description below. And if you'd like to earn with Walmart Spark, click the Spark Driver Wealth link in the description below. I'm going to get into this real quick about Florida DEO and the PUA. Now, in case you guys remember when I was doing my walkthroughs of everything going on with the unemployment during the pandemic for the PUA, which is the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. And that was for people who are self-employed, because usually with unemployment, you can't file for unemployment if you're self-employed or an independent contractor. But because of the pandemic, and it was hard for us to get out here and make money because of what was going on, then they offered the PUA, which was for ones who are self-employed independent contractors. Okay, that's what that was for. So this was the original site. They actually updated the site. I'm going to show you that here. So this is what the updated site looked like. It's just a screenshot. It says, attention reemployment assistance claimants. As of September 2nd, 2021, new sign-in credentials are required for account access. For help, please view the DEO's guide for accessing your reemployment assistance account. So everything that you used before the site change, that doesn't work anymore. So you pretty much have to go register and do everything all over again. But here's the update that I don't like. The update that I don't like is they actually requiring an ID.me account. So to get involved with this, you have to actually go create an ID.me account. And then you have to do a selfie of yourself. Not necessarily a selfie, but they have to, use your camera and do the headshots side to side, all that crazy stuff, just to access your account. So they basically want facial recognition, all that good stuff. I'm not about to do all that. And I recognize that when I tried to go in and do my taxes, because I needed the information from them, and I was going to download it instead of going to pick it up. So whatever. I just when I figured out that's what they were doing, I just went on ahead and waited for the letter to come in the mail. The 1099G. So I got my 1099G and I was good to go. I didn't have to go in there and do all that re-registration and facial recognition, the ID.me account. I didn't have to do all that nonsense. But that's what they're requiring now with that. Now, here's the thing. This video is not necessarily about that. Okay. They understand what the PUA was for. That's the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. That was for self-employed independent contractors. Okay. Now, here's the update. The update is this. I received a call the other day from DEO. Okay. Now, this could be going on in other states as well. I don't know. Let us know in the comments below if this is going on in your state as well. But I received a call. Right? And the call was basically, they call it following up, and they said there was something going on, but I believe they're trying to catch people up who weren't supposed to get the PUA. Okay? So they were asking questions, about me getting unemployment. They were asking when I first started, when I first noticed, when I first started, when I was first out of work, what date was that? They wanted specific dates, They was going through the questionnaires again and trying to see, I guess your answer's going to change or whatever. They was going through all of that, and all that type of stuff. And so it was a lot of back and forth. And I was letting them know, hey, I'm not about to, change anything. All my answers are the same. And, it started this day and on this date. I mean, they were like going through specific dates and everything. Like, you're supposed to remember this stuff, right? It was around the last time I filed and all that good stuff. And they were asking why this and why that. It was just questions about what's happening. Or questions about what was happening to try to see if they can spin it in some kind of way. And I was wondering, I'm like, hey, you know what? But the reason why it was easy for me, because there were no lies told. Everything that was in that application, everything that I put in the system when I was getting the benefits, when I was certified for benefits, was true. So there was no need for me, like, even when they were trying to get me to say another answer or a different answer or add an answer to it, I had to go back and make sure what you're asking me to do is it's in alignment with what I chose, because I'm not about to have you talk me into some other mess and then you turn around later and say, hey, I wasn't supposed to get it. So what I did was I boxed them in and say, hey, look, this is what it is, all right? And that's what I chose. Now, you want me to say this, is that going to be in the same line of what I chose? Or is that in addition to what I chose? Because you're not about to have me say something else. And then now you can say, hey, you said this. So I would let them know on the call, like, I know this call is recorded. So you see what y'all are doing. It's like you saying that this applies. So if that applies, then that's what it is. I would let them know that when I first applied, I couldn't even get in. I wasn't even approved. The application wasn't going through. So a few months down the line, I had to call in, and one of the DEO reps put the application through for me. And they put me all the way back to the beginning and told me that's what I should do. They gave me that. And that's around the time that everything stopped. So it made sense to me. They were trying to say somebody else and say, no, DEO did it. They put everything in. They can go through all the phone records in here. All I got to do is put in my information and they hear my phone calls. Because I called all the time. Because I wanted to make sure everything was being done right. And I wanted you guys to hear what they were saying. I recorded the phone calls, remember? So I wanted you guys to hear what they were saying, so you would know, hey, this is what they're looking for, this is what they need, and this is what you need. That's what that was about. So you ain't trying to catch me up, but listen, if you guys were not legit with this PUA, it's the same thing like the PPP, it's the same thing like the EIDL. They're following up and they're trying to catch you. All right? They're trying to get you. I didn't see a lot of stuff I hear where people was trying to defraud for unemployment. People were trying to defraud for housing assistance. I mean, they were trying to do all that stuff. I've seen it. People are getting caught. And I told you in a video before, and I'm going to go do some more videos about what's going on with this PPP and EIDL, because they still arresting people. People still getting caught up. And I said in the video before, watch around tax time when all this stuff slow down and everybody putting their information in the system, they're going to be telling on themselves. And if you didn't file taxes, you're still telling yourself, because now they're looking at your numbers and say, hey, no, this person did this, why they didn't file taxes? Now, if you filed taxes, I'm pretty sure you didn't put those numbers in there because it's not going to add up. It's not going to match. So that's how they're catching these people. You're either not filing taxes or you're filing taxes and your numbers don't add up. That's all it is. And I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I expected a phone call. I'm still expecting a phone call from about the PPP and the EIDL. I'm still expecting that phone call because they're trying to catch you up. They're trying to see who did what. Okay, your numbers match. It looks good, but hey, I want to see if you did something. So they're going to ask these questions. That's what it is. So look out for that phone call, Florida. Everybody that did something with DEO, look out for that phone call. Look out for it. Or that PUA phone call, they're coming for you. They're trying to find out what's going on. And they pushing it through adjudication. I still kind of really don't even get what the phone call was about, really. Because in the end, it sounded like they were trying to recertify me for some more fun. That's what it sounded like. You know. But at the same time, the way he was asking the question, I kept having to have him ask again because his accent was so thick. So I didn't really understand. So I was kind of a little getting frustrated, you know. But again, they're calling y'all. Or I should say they're calling us. They're calling us and they're asking these questions. And you better know what you're talking about. Because they're trying to get you. They're trying to get you. Remember, it's a lot of states asking for that unemployment back. I'm going to do a video next about this. Georgia right now, they spent over. But they're supposed to spend they $84 million over, and they want the $84 million back for unemployment. That's what it is. All right. So anyway, hope this video helped you out. Be aware, look out for that phone call for DEO, y'all. Thanks for watching. If you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports from all three bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week utilizing your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your own vehicle, then click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below. And that way you can hire a car and use that vehicle to then Wealth Dash and make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. If you want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below. If you would like to get cash back while shopping online, click the Cashback link in the description below. Like, share the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to It's Oasis, and until the next video, let's get this money.